motivation, man. You know what I mean? If you don't got it, you know what I'm saying? If you don't got it in you, you know what I'm saying? You not like you gonna do what you gotta do to get where you need to go in life. You know what I mean? And then, and then also the second topic is also to hard dick and bubble gum. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, y'all need to stop getting a hard dick and bubble gum and getting nothing out of it. That's how you getting out of it. You know what I mean? You ain't getting no what? You gotta get more than that. You can't just be giving it out for free. All on the Real World J podcast show. And if you've been idle to the show, and if you know if you've been idle to the show, you know how we start. We start off with a song to get the vibe of the show, and then we start with a quote, and then we get things going. We are here, the Full Circle J, Mark 2.5 on the Real Talk J podcast show. I had to switch it up. They made me switch it up. We're gonna get to that, and we're gonna get to everything on the Real World J podcast show. Let's go. Let's get to it. Let's vibe. Let's vibe.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Turn the deuce to a 4, to a 9, made history. Half to a whole overnight. This is victory. Win, 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 win. 100 ballers in the club at one time. Ain't shit to say tonight. Everything's on me. This is victory. Goddamn you. Know what happened, man? Niggas talking like you fell off. Just imagine.
Whoa, come on, boy, let them fell off.
20 more, here I come back.
Man, that we fell off, Mark. Now.
Who you think count the money up? The rubber band clan. Put it in the Chevy to the top. The rubber band. 3 9 24 deuces, that's a 36. Show you niggas how to cash out. Bought me 30 bricks. Counting in my man apartment. In his living room. Paper all on the TV. Need some mirror room. Win. Turn the deuce to a 4, to a 9, made history. Half to a whole overnight. This is victory. Win. 100 ballers in the club at one time. Ain't shit to say tonight. Everything's on me. This is victory. Trap money, kill.
Hey, we are back on the Real World J podcast show. Shout out to everybody who's listening on Scout, everybody listening on, everybody watching on YouTube Live right now. Shout out to everybody who's watching and who's listening on our Heart Radio right now. I really appreciate y'all. We are also live on Heart Radio, streaming live right now through speaker with our Heart Radio. And that's how we come up with the Real Talk J podcast show. We're host Full Circle J, and we're host Mark 2.5, and we are talking about, so how we start out with the show with a beautiful song and a quote of the day. And the quote of the day is, a truly strong person does not need approval from anyone like a lion needs approval from a sheep.
Right. So it's just gonna do what it's gonna do.
You gotta make it happen. You gotta make it do what it do. If you got some of the bullshit scenarios in front of your motherfucking face, you still gotta push forward. But you know why? Because if you don't move it, it's still gonna be there.
Say that quote one more time for those that didn't catch it.
Oh man, we didn't catch it, man. You know what I'm saying? The quote of the day: a truly strong person doesn't need approval from others or anyone. Any hold on, I messed up my own quote.
That just happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna run it back. A truly strong person does not need approval from others any more than a lion needs approval from a sheep. You just supposed to, you just supposed to just conquer it. You know what I'm saying? Just conquer, just handle it. Because you can't expect somebody, especially you can't expect somebody to handle the big problems. Not the big problem in your life. Because they're your big problem. They can help you, but they can't do it for you. That shit starts with you. And the rest will follow. You know what I mean? Because you can't say you can't say the problem being fixed if you're not doing anything about it. It's not getting fixed, it's just sitting there. That's the definition of not doing anything at all. And I actually got a second quote.
Bring that second quote in.
Man, that second quote like this, man. My second quote is, man, I always remember to take your vitamins. Take your vitamin A for action, vitamin B for belief, vitamin C for confidence, vitamin D for discipline, and vitamin E for enthusiasm.
That's a well-balanced.
That's a well-balanced life. Why people seem like they're afraid of that, Mark? Or they don't want that. Some people like chaos and anarchy. Some people like always to have something going on, you know what I'm saying, and just the normal is boring. Why is that? Mm-hmm. That's true. That has a lot of truth to it.
When you set examples for your children, and it's accepted by daddy, she's gonna think it's acceptable. You feel me?
Absolutely. Like I told my daughter yesterday. We were talking about I'm just saying, like, you know how our house is like, it's pretty kept, it's pretty well kept clean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never came to my house, it was dirty, or I mean, like, that's just not how we do, or just how I am, you know what I mean? Right. And so I was so clearly my daughter knows the importance about cleaning, I'm pushing that on her like really, really, really hard. And so I'll tell her yesterday, I was like, man, I said, man, I know that you're gonna, because I was like, hey, you know what? Because I said, as long as you living, you know what I'm saying, I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? So when you growing, I'm glad because that means you living. You know what I mean? So I know that, you know what I'm saying? So I said, I know you're gonna grow up and you're gonna be a teenager and you're gonna be boyfriends and like eventually you're gonna get the house and you're gonna, do your own thing and stuff. I'm just talking to her like, softly, whatever. And I said, you know what? I said, this one thing, ain't no man gonna want no. I said, ain't no man gonna want to come to your house and your house is dirty. I said that shows a lot. I said that shows a lot of bad characteristics about you. And when she looked at me, she looked at me and she put her head down and she looked up and she said, that makes sense. She said, what? She said, my 8-year-old daughter looked at me and said, why wouldn't you want to be clean? She said, why wouldn't you? She said, why wouldn't you want to be clean? She said, Daddy, honestly, when I'm in a dirty environment, when I'm in somebody's house and they're dirty, that makes me uncomfortable. I said, yes, it should. I said you are not wrong for feeling that way.
Yeah, I mean, that's a natural feeling. You shouldn't feel comfortable.
Not to everybody.
It's kind of like common sense, you know? Not
See,
to everybody.
so everybody don't got it. Because we didn't been in the places. I'll be like, and you told me to come over here. Like for real, like the first my mind said, like if somebody said to come over, I'm checking to make sure that they're straight. If anything, I'm checking the bathroom straight. You ain't never been in my bathroom raggedy. That means something. That means something. See to me so something like that let me know if I can eat out your plate. Or I can eat out, or I can put my fork in your mouth. I can put your fork in my mouth. That translates to me.
And sometimes it be like that when you just, you know, it can even be like that when you just smoke a blunt with some people. You know what I mean?
For real, man.
Eating this shit while they're,
Yeah. And then you don't know what motherfuckers doing, what motherfuckers did. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like the people you know. But you know what I'm saying? People you don't know. Shit, you don't know. And then it's like, and then you know what? Like it's cool, but it's not fucking cool. And we have all done it. Me and you done it. Me and you have done it personally. And we actually done it this year. Smoking blunts at a party. And not know and now you know a nigga name or not knowing the girl name. Remember that girl brought a whole fucking ounce. And I remember I rolled a blunt. Remember you told me to roll a blunt. And she came over there, she was like, well, you got more blunt. I was like, you know what I'm saying? And we just passed it and shit. No, what? We don't know no status. But it was the moment. See? I tell no lie. Stop me ain't gonna lie.
That QP, your eyes lit up like, damn, okay, so she really talking about something.
Yeah. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Because we were having a party when we was in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't like, but we weren't thinking about none of that.
Everybody at that party, she knew who to come to. Let's go.
I'm on it.
Because that's what we do. So she already knew who to ask.
Champion. Fact.
And she / us with that. She said, oh yeah, here. Whatever you need. And then, let you roll it. Bam, I'll take it back to her with her bag, And I was just thankful for the love. Like,
you know why? Because we look like trustworthy. Because we look like trustworthy people. Shout out to T for joining the show. Hey T, I remember you for the last show. How you doing? I remember certain names, certain people. A lot of time, man, I be messing up the names. I'm good to flow. How y'all doing today? Remember, y'all can comment. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can comment and do it and say whatever. You know what I'm saying? See what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Check what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's what we do on the Real World J podcast show / Real World Talk show. Man, yeah, man, making me do it, dog. They're making us do it, dog. They're making us do it, dog. The pressure is all. Man. So, but we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this hard dick and bubble gum, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ladies, is all that you getting is hard dick and bubble gum.
Wow.
That's hustling backwards. You don't fuck nobody for free. Get some out of it. Like get more just a memory out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You living in the moment and you supposed to be living in you living in the moment and you supposed to be working for the future. That's the definition of hustling backwards. That's the definition of hustling backwards. Can't do that. And then like you can't and like you can't be like, man, like you can't be like sex can't be like the only driving force why you still with a person. Like that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It has to be more. It has to be more substance to that. If they don't have more substance to that, that means that you are empty or you got a lot of hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta check yourself on that one. Like you telling me that like that can like you know hold you back or destroy things. Think about the future, not the moment. Could you turn moments, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With moment, you know what I'm saying? When you turn a moment and try to turn it to a lifetime, it turn to a nightmare. So, you gotta be mindful of that. Like you can't build a high trust me, you can't build a foundation off of that tool. That ain't it. That's not gonna pop. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be like, if that's the only tool, I mean, because like end of the day, it's like, what else can he do? What else can he do for you? If he can't do anything else for you, then mean he's not for you. More anything, he against you.
Like red flags for the ladies to let them know that he's not for you.
Man, somebody who somebody who lacks effort.
First red flag.
First red flag, lack of effort.
Now what are you talking about?
You said what?
Lacks effort.
Someone who like ever who's not willing to go out there, who's not willing to go out the way, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that you happy. See, you know what I'm saying? Check your temperature. That's one way. One way, you know what I'm saying? To you know what I mean? Shit. To make sure, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Make sure that you know what I'm saying, it go both ways. But you know what I'm saying, make sure that, you know what I'm saying, y'all feel important throughout the day. But you don't want somebody else to feel because the time that you ain't making them feel that way, and somebody else, you know what I'm saying, somebody else, that's opportunity for somebody else to fill in. Oh,
What's the second red flag?
um, not being coachable. Not being coachable.
We know how it works. Women be coachable for men, but how does it work? Men be coachable for women. How does that work?
Paying attention to detail.
you the type of person that you, when it came to living your whole life, you always paid attention to detail?
Yes, because because back then I always wanted to be. That's how I stayed in control, because I knew what I was dealing with.
Great.
Yeah, so even if it was gonna be some surprises, I stopped it before because I knew how. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like I had a busy life in my head.
You said a busy life.
I had a busy life, and you was there to see, and you was there because we was in the screen. I remember, bro, didn't I used to come to that motherfucker tired? Didn't I used to come to work tired? And I was the boss. And I could tire you, like, man, you tired? I was like, man, you tired, motherfucker? I was like, what you do? I was like, shit, man, out here. But boy status. So I know about the hard dick and bubble gum, man. I'm telling man, like when I was a fuck boy, man, one of the best things, man, getting hard dick bubble gum, man. Like, man, like you fuck them, and then like you take them out the same night. You know what I'm saying? Give them the deck of stacks. Give them the deck of stacks. When you done, they ready. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Could even get gas. You could even get gas money from me. Shit. You coming over there? So you coming over for me? You coming over for the show? Oh, I gotta pay. Oh, so I don't gotta pay for your. I ain't paying for your bars, man. Like I ain't paying for your parking. I ain't paying. Like you came for the show. So you know what I'm saying. So what? You gotta pay for all the fees. That was my mindset.
It just took me back, like literally to that moment.
Yep. Class was a session, boy, back in 08. Well, 08, class was a session, boy. And you wouldn't really listen it either. And you told me too, you was like, man, every day, you used to say something to me every single day. Did you not tell it in my face? I said something to you. I said like a quote. I said something to you. Something.
I looked at that right in his eye, and I spoke by the
Spoke your truth. I said, okay, man. But tomorrow gonna be a different day. That's what I told myself. Huh?
respected me for speaking my truth.
Yes. Even if it was an ignorant in the motherfucker, I still respected it. I got something out of it. See, you know what? You know the thing that you respect me about, and one of the parts you love me about is because even when you've been ignorant, I still find a good piece out of it. You find that sun. That sunshine in the rain. Man, it's hard for me, man. It's hard for me to give up on people, man. It's hard to give on. It's hard for me to give up on people I love, man. It's so hard, man. It's so hard for me. Like, man, I know it's it's a gift and a curse. Don't get me wrong, because everything in life is given a curse. So you know what I'm saying. So one of my biggest strengths, maybe my biggest weakness. I understand that, because that's why I tell people, you know what I'm saying. This is how when somebody asks me, like define yourself, like you know what I'm saying, or define yourself. I was like, you know what, I tell people all the time, and people ask me, hey Jesse Morgan, define yourself. I would say, You know what I'm saying? I am, you know what I'm saying? I am hard to love, but I love hard.
Where's that clap? Where's that audience?
Thank you, DJ. Mm-hmm. He was late on it though. He won't be late no more.
For the ladies.
With no portfolio. It's 2021. If a nigga ain't talking about portfolios or anything like that, man, you see him, man, saying he not on the right page. He ain't on the page that you should be on, because like you can't, like, for example, like just like you ask the dude, like, hey, you know, what's your portfolio looking like? That's a real question to ask someone. That is a phenomenal question to ask someone. Huh? That is a phenomenal question to ask someone. So if somebody say,
one of the first things you discuss. Do you agree? Thank you, sir.
100%. That's the first thing, man. Shit. First or second question, and then what if you talk to a dude? If he say, "What? Shit, I don't fuck with that shit." Oh, you don't fuck with your future? Oh, okay. You don't want a business in your name. You don't want nothing in your name. You don't want. I mean, you want something that's yours. You don't want nothing that you don't want to put. You don't want to put nothing in that nobody can take away but you. Woo! I recognize. When I did it, I recognized the power in that. When I actually done it myself, I recognize the power in that. Because you think about it, they can't touch that. I put my money in the they flip that, but they can't touch that. You know what I'm saying? That's the power in that. You know what I mean? Like what you put in, ain't nobody can touch. And let you allow them to.
Unless you give them that.
Exactly. Recognize the power in that. I recognize the power in that.
I always known that about you, Jesse. I always known that because, like, I noticed out of all the people, like my coworkers during that time, or just my friends or my family, I always noticed that you were like the only one who really never let yourself get control.
Mm-hmm.
I
was fighting back, right?
You had this self-awareness about, you know what I mean? That other people, you had this clarity about yourself, and that just made you move different from other people. I just wanted you to. I don't think I ever told you that, so I just want to let you know that right now.
I appreciate that.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Mark 2.5 with host Full Circle J, and I just had to do something on this, the way I brought it back around.
Yeah, you did.
You never really, you didn't go. You weren't like another sheep in the crowd. You know, like. You can tell there's leaders and there's followers. And the leaders tend to be more rebellious, or, they're about it. They're really about it, And you always been like that, So
yeah, and then cause I always felt like that I know how to. Like I always felt like I was good, like in my mind, and just me seeing it, and I know it worked. Like I always felt like that I was good talking to people, like knowing how to talk to people in certain situations and certain, you know what I mean, in certain atmospheres. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I know how, like, you know what I mean, like I can tell you to do one thing, but I can motivate you to do like 4 things. Because I can be, you know, you be like, damn. And I walk off. And then you just like, shit. Cause I be like, so you get this done, do this, you do this, you get this done after that shit. What? Then shit, by Thursday, Friday, see, you just you do what you want to do. I ain't bothering you because it's done. See, you see how an honest conversation can happen and I walk away, you be like, damn, that nigga just told me like, what? If I just do it. Shit, you know how it was. I was telling you like, and you know, if you didn't have nothing to do, you was free. And you caught on, you was just like, damn. So, and remember, I was like, hey, boom, 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 boom. After that, you're good, right? And that's how you wanted it. You were like, you told me, you were like, hey, just come in, tell me, you know what I'm saying? Just tell me what's up, and then that's it. You were like, that's all I need. I was like, that's cool. You were like, that's how we gonna work. I was like, that's cool. I get that. If I don't gotta worry about you, what I tell you, I always say, if the best employees, I don't gotta worry about you. The best employees, I don't gotta worry about you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because my thing is like, somebody can come to me, but my thing is like, my shit done. So, you know what I'm saying? I told him, you know what I'm saying? This is on me. Then I told him that he can do whatever. Because I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you know what I mean? Like, full circle, I'll take ownership of all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, because my main objective, like, I'd rather get the shit done and I deal with whatever somebody talking about. I can handle that. I just need what I get done. Because they're not worried about what I need to get done. Man, like you can, like some people can, like people, even when you're in a relationship, man, you can motivate somebody without talking down to somebody. Like it is so easy. It is so easy just to talk to someone. Just to talk to someone, because it's two ways of communication, by talking to someone and talking through them. You know what I'm saying? Talking through them and talking down them.
So we're maybe talking about the red flags.
Man, red flag, man. Man. Ooh. A deadbeat father.
Number 3, slipped my mind, and we're on number 4.
Yeah, I said number 4, deadbeat father. I don't even know why y'all even hang around motherfuckers like that. Like shit, he ain't looking for his. If he ain't looking out for his, why you think he gonna look out for you? For real? He gonna hold you down. That's what he gonna do, boo. He don't know his kid's shoe size, but he out on your phone. And why would you want to be with somebody who has that's a bad characteristic. He has a characteristic of abandonment. That's what you want in your life? That's what kind of man you want in your life? Somebody who abandon people? Kids? And that's your dude. That's who you know what I'm saying? That's who you stand for. That's who you rock for. And then that don't make any sense, especially if you didn't grow up with a dad. Fuck. Vicious cycle. Let's break it now. Classes and motherfucking session on the Real World J podcast show. Man, for real, think about it. If you didn't have a father and you dealing with a deadbeat dad, wow, that's some fucked up shit. No. You know what I mean? That's that. That is like the worst characteristic you could have. You stand by that? You can't live by that. Nah. Don't even make any sense. And then so what? And so what you think? So what? If you abandon his kid, you think he ain't gonna abandon you when the things get tough? What? And if he is take care of your kids and not take care of his, that means it's something wrong with him. That means he crazy. That mean he don't give a fuck. You can't be being somebody that who just don't give a fuck is a very, very toxic person. Is a very, 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 very mentally unstable person. Cause you fear nothing, man. That's a lot of places that you can go when you don't feel nothing. There's a lot of things that you can catch that you can't get back when you don't feel nothing. And when you don't, you know what I'm saying, and when you don't, you know what I'm saying, when you don't, you know what I'm saying, when you don't fear losing things, and if you don't fear God, man.
So, the fifth and final red flag, ladies.
Mark, you tell him. You tell him. You tell him 2-5.
Number two, we had coachable. We just, then we did that in fathers. And with the fifth and final one, we're talking about ladies. Look out for the red flags of these fuckboys. And the fifth and final red flag is I think Jesse is taking a minor.
I told you. No, I told you to say it. No, I told you to pick it. I told you to pick it.
What are we doing?
What we been doing?
Okay. Unhappability. Woo! Why don't you break that down for them?
I mean, you know, accountability is like the number one. It's like one, like the number one thing. Like, 'cause, like you gotta you understand like your life is very important, right? True facts. Everybody's life is important, and when you bring people in your life and into your important life, you should hold them accountable because your life is important. And when you can't hold people and you're in and when you and since your life is so important, so the people in your life hold you accountable. That's how that's how that's how the chains get strong and they break other vicious cycles. You know what I mean? Stop giving that bad advice, you know what I'm saying, in a bad situation. It's not gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? Why you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck people do that? You know what I'm saying? Like for real? Like stop. Like what are you doing? Like you ain't helping. Like I feel like if you don't like I feel like if you don't open your mouth, you're not trying to help nobody. Like I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like goddamn, like what you doing? Like what you doing? Why you just spitting venom? What you doing? Like you just I mean, like I tell people now, people just talk because they got lips. Like for real. Shit crazy, B. you know. And accountability, like, and you got to hold people accountable in your life, and then you got to hold accountable. You got to hold people accountable in your life, and you got to hold and people got to hold you accountable. You know what I mean? So that's how that works. And if you can't hold a person accountable in your life, then they're not worth being in your life. For real. And it go both ways too. And if sometimes it's okay to leave somebody behind if they're not benefiting you positively. It's okay. It's more than okay. You know, as I tell people all the time, the best way to move forward is to let go people that hold you back.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, this is the thing. Okay, this is the thing that we call life, right? And like, and if you are enslaved, like, or like, anyway, like mentally, physically, emotionally, enslaved sexually, whatever, how you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Enslaved by someone, then you can't call yourself free. It has to be, it has to be a truth. It has to be, you know, in unison. You know what I'm saying? It has to be agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like a relationship is not. Uh, relationship is not a competition. It's not one sided. It's on equal ground. And because you know what I'm saying, when it becomes uneven, it starts becoming a competition. It stops becoming a relationship and it starts becoming a competition. And so you gotta understand that, and you gotta recognize that too. You know what I mean? Because you gotta see that in your relationship. You know, and or just dealing with people in like in general, even if in a friendship. You know what I mean? Like even if you like, even if having a toxic friend, you know what I'm saying? Like if you arguing with your friend every single day, that's not your friend. If y'all beefing, if y'all getting into it, what y'all getting into it? I mean, I understand. I mean, I understand. You know what I'm saying? People, whatever things happen, this and that. But like every time we see each other, that it's the same energy. Okay, then somebody got to be an adult and remove themselves from the situation. So this is so the fourth time won't ever happen again. Okay, so that's gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? Remove myself from the situation that we don't have to talk because now we've been in rooms when we haven't talked and it been peaceful. So I know that worked. So now I know that just certified it. See that full circle that you don't no more. You don't what? I had a better when you was there when we didn't say one word to each other. We had a good time. That let me know that we are not friends.
What are you talking about?
See, my real life.
Uh, I don't know.
What? We were talking about accountability,
I'm sorry, I'm spaced out.
and I translated accountability to my real life. The Real World J podcast show. I translated it to my real life. I I would just I would just do my thing. I would just show. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's accountability. And so that's why I was saying that I know that in my real life that, that I know accountability is real important to me. Accountability should be important to you. You know what I mean? Because like if you like, you know what I'm saying? So now, so I like I say, I had to be an adult to remove myself from the situation. And once I remove myself from the situation, I had a better peace. You know what I mean? Because I know what, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what I know. And what you know, then, the decision is up to you. If you want that person to continue to be in your life, that, that you can't hold accountable. There are or that they can't hold you accountable. Remember, it's your precious life. It's your life. Like you got to, like you can't let people, you can't let people who are reckless in your life, and that's the unaccountable people, to control your life. Also, because how somebody gonna think about this right here. Think about. I want y'all to just listen to the words that come out my mouth. And if sometimes you say things out loud, you be like, damn, that's real shit. Think about it. How the hell are you gonna let someone control your life? For real? For what? It's your life. So what? You're a drone? You're a robot? Or you just doing whatever? You just doing whatever? You just doing whatever? You just doing whatever Pop said. You just doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just doing whatever what they say just to really you just living life like this. Living in fear that they're gonna bring up something or they're gonna say something or you know what I'm saying because they you know what I'm saying because they are the bully in your life. That's an unaccountable person would do. Unaccountable person in your life is more likely a bully or more likely a bully in your life in some shape or form or fashion. You better knock that bully on his motherfucking ass and show him you what's up. If you don't show them what's up, they always gonna you know what I'm saying they always gonna beat you down. They always gonna come up with something. But you know what? Make you know what I'm saying? Make nothing out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Make nothing out of something. Because at the end of the day, when you change on people, when you change on unaccountable people, when you change on their ass, that's when they start, you know what I'm saying? That's when they start moving. But sometimes it may be too late. You know where you open the gate. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody, you know what I'm saying? You drown, and then the hurt guard still gotta save you. You know what I mean? Real World J podcast show. Let's go. And y'all can stream us on all major platforms. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube. We YouTube live right now. Uh, all major platforms. Chrome, Dizzler, podcaster. Uh, what's the new one we just got on? I forgot the new one we just got on. Anyway, I had it up. Huh?
What happened?
Nah, I was trying to run them down all the streaming service that they can stream us on. You know what I'm saying? You can stream us on all major platforms. You good, man?
You got an email from somebody? It was let me see, hold on. Okay, Surfer Dude at Yahoo.com. And he wants to know, hey, just another show question. We've been talking to this girl for about 2 years. She's cool, we're cool, we hang out, everything's great, she's nice, whatever. But as far as sex goes, she ain't even on the top 3. What should I do? Thanks. Okay, so shout out to Surfer Dude. So, Jesse, what do you say to Surfer 88?
Shout out to him. Shout out to 88. I would say, first of all, the first thing you need to do is stop comparing her to other people.
So basically, he said that everything's going great. They're talking to this chick, and the only thing was the sex. So what do you think, Jesse? What do you say to Surfer Dude 88?
Is he communicating with her? Is he talking to her? First of all, communication is key. If you don't have communication, then you don't have anything. So you have communicated how she know. And then maybe, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you just gotta just be in the moment. Y'all just be in the moment and you just try and you just do it and you just do your move or do whatever you think whatever you think you do in your mind. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta understand, and you gotta understand like another thing too. It's like you can't sit there and watch porn all day and then want to be with your and then want to be with your lady because that's what you got porn all day and you don't have your lady in your mind.
Yeah, I think you know, not like a lack of sex, or not even that. It's bad sex. I'm just saying that.
She's not a freak. But the first thing but he comparing her to the top 3. He shouldn't compare her to nobody. That's his first mistake. Compare her to no one because that's his lady, and that's the only one he thinking about concerned about. So that's his first mistake. Why should I compete? She's the only one. That's number 1. It's the first mistake. Number 2, like I said, communication. Shit. Maybe you need to you know what I'm saying? Maybe ask, you know what I'm saying? If you like, you know what I'm saying? If you like somebody who likes suck dick, you know what I'm saying? Like if you would like shit, if you like sucking dick, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody that suck your dick all the time, talk to her about it. You know what I'm saying? Talk to her about it. Or maybe she don't do it right, tell her like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, whatever. Hey, because she'll tell you that you ain't no pussy good. A real one would. And she want to keep you around. Or she care.
What if there's not even pussy sucking or dick sucking? It's just not there.
Damn. That is boring. That's boring. God. What's the foreplay?
Everything but that, I guess.
That sucks. Mm-mm. But if that's your biggest desire, I'm like if that's the most, like if that's more important to you than everything else, and all her qualities that she have, then you need to let her go.
But it sucks.
Oh.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like I said,
Well, talk to her. Well, he need to talk to her about it. I tell he didn't communicate with her.
what is he gonna tell her? I mean,
Have an honest conversation. What's wrong? Have an honest conversation with somebody. Jesus. What the hell? Grow up. Are you an adult? Kids, I mean, what are we doing?
it's a Surfer Dude 88. I don't know what he's saying.
Come on now, just be like, hey, shit. Because at the other end, she probably tell you all kind of crazy shit. Oh, but you can't say nothing. Nah, hell no, hell to the no, hell to the no. Why she get to say whatever you want in your mouth closed? Hell no. You already you doing whatever you got to do, and you a real sufferer. Hell no. Ain't nobody want no pillow princess. Nobody want no dude with one move.
And they don't, they're not down for whatever.
It's all about a particular type. You know what I'm saying? It's about what you've been through, and about what you know, and about because some people ain't never seen what you seen, or especially what you experienced. See what I'm saying? So I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, people ain't never seen what you seen or experienced what you experienced. So it's like, you know what I mean? Or don't even know what you even talking about because, you know what I mean? Somebody did, like somebody did something to you and turned you out. I mean, and then it's not your fault that you met a girl that her sex level was on 20, and then you know what I'm saying. Then you meet a girl sex level was on 5. Like it's not it's not her fault.
It's my fault because
That's what I'm saying.
Kind of be sympathetic towards Surfer Dude 88.
Right, because if you truly don't want to deal with it, then if you truly not satisfied, then walk away from it.
Hey, but you know what? I bet the one before was a savage. If I know Surfer Dude 88 like I think I do, savage. So you can't help but to feel for him. You know.
But it's your choice. But it's your choice to stay.
Shout out to Sweet Lady.
Sweet lady, won't you be mine?
Shout out to Porter.
Hey. Real Wars J Podcast Shop. I love y'all. How y'all doing? Yeah. We finna talk about this hard dick and bubblegum. Hard dick and bubblegum. Hard dick and bubblegum. Yeah. I had a sound for it too though. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? I go to the next segment. Segment to a hard dick and bubblegum ladies. And we talking about the tools. Like, don't let these guys give you this hard dick and bubblegum. Don't fuck nobody for free. And trust me, dudes ain't fucking you for free. They get some out of you. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. Even if you just want to equivalent just time. Like time is precious. You can't get that back. You can't pay for that. Get that back. And, like you gotta understand, like you can't, you can't you can't build a foundation off of this. You gonna have a ragged ass house, and that's the bubble gum and that's the bubble gum that you're gonna attack. That's the molding that you're gonna attack to it. The nigga, the tool, and the bubble gum that you're gonna try to stick the shit to them to make them build a house. The shit gonna fall. Full circle J. Let's go. Yeah, shout out to Nina O 214 for doing the Real World J podcast show. We talking about hard dick and bubble gum.
Oh, I'm talking about hard. Hey.
I was talking to him the whole time. What is going on tonight, man? I don't know, but yeah, we too hard to bubble. Like, baby, man, say, don't like I said, don't let these dudes, man, sit with you for free, just for a moment. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta get something out of it, man. Like, and I ain't talking about nothing to eat, and I ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about yeah, he took me to like, you know what I'm saying? He took me to a 2 or 3 star hotel. That ain't it. That ain't, you know, that ain't getting nothing out of it. He just fulfilling. He just get everything he want out of it. All day bubble gum. Another way.
Don't make me in disgust and disappointment. I know what you. Anyway, it's just a question. Sir, give me a gate.
I mean, like I said, he needs to communicate with the woman to let her know how he feeling and see how she receive it. If she receive it well, then everything goes well. And if she doesn't receive it well, and if they just not, and it's some things you just can't coexist on, and because somebody can just do some things that they just not gonna do, and some things that you just have so much passion for, or some things that somebody you have so much passion for and they can't do, then what do? Instead of hurting somebody, instead of, you know what I'm saying, you know, destroying, you know what I'm saying, like destroying lives and destroying, you know what I'm saying, chipping in that equilibrities and, you know what I'm saying, and tearing that people's self worth, just be honest. Have a conversation. Communication is key. Like, why are people scared to talk to somebody, but you scared to do the action, but you scared to talk about it? You scared to do the action with the person, but you scared to talk to them about it? Come on, that don't even make sense to me. Say, I had to like think about that. Like, come on now, for real. You do it, so you rather do the hard part. So you rather not work smart because they say, you know, work smarter, you know what I mean, work smarter, not harder. You refuse to do that. Shout out to Alexis, for doing a Real World J podcast show, man. I am horrible with the name. And I say, so Mark, what we talking about? Host Mark 2.5, what we talking about? Shout out to Shamir for joining YouTube Live. And we on YouTube Live too. They can see y'all. Yeah. Mark, what we talking about? Uh-huh. And we talking about ladies. Don't fall for it. Don't do it because like I said, you can't build that house off of dick and bubble gum. How you gonna build a foundation off of somebody off of that? Think about it. You gonna build a house off a hard dick and bubble gum? That shit gonna crash. Like, well, you gonna have a ragged ass motherfucking house. You gonna have a ragged ass motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have a ragged ass situation. You got a ragged ass car. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? You build that shit off for You build that shit off of principle and morals and accountability. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like and being a man, you know, being a man's man, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and have a little old fashioned man in it too, you know what I'm saying, and that's the shit that you know what I'm saying, that's the shit, and you know, and also the number one thing that you look for, the number one question do you ask, what do somebody portfolio look like? You know what I'm saying? You asking all these dumbass questions. Oh, shit. Shit. What size shoe you wear? You should be asking, how what's the size of your portfolio? You need
Explain to them what a portfolio is for those that don't know.
a portfolio is things that you invest in, and I'm gonna break it down. Let's say like you have one in stock, you have one in real estate. Let's say like you have one in like uh have one in like podcasting. Uh, to say you have one in whatever. You put that with your financial advisor or with a financial institution. You know what I mean? And it all goes in these. You know what I mean? Because they got different ways that it's so it is every single way to invest your money if you have the money to invest.
Pyramid scheme.
You know what I'm saying? And a pyramid scheme. It's called actually it's called option trading. Option trading. Do you know about that? I know you do. That's why I said it. Sounds like it, right? You know what I'm saying, right? So if I so like if so I'm gonna put I see even what I just said, even what I just said, even what I just said. If you ask somebody what their portfolio look like, did you know? I mean, I know what I'm talking about. He said that the top 10 question you when you're bidding on a girl. Oh, check out. I'm not. Hey, Mark, say that name. I'm gonna mess that up. Yep, I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna say that at all. I promise you that. Shout out to you. You said so. He said okay. He said top 5 question. You when you're bidding on a girl. Oh, like when you going off on a girl? Oh, not like going off on a girl, but you kind of like just tell them what's on your mind.
For a woman.
What I'm looking for in a woman? Oh, okay, cool. The top 5 qualities. You want to know the top 5 qualities? Oh, okay. I'm picking up what you dropping. Hello. Now, to introduce myself. My name is JAZ. Like to meet you. It's been a long time. It's been so long. But I can read. But no, I can't read though. But I can't read. That's why I don't write. That's why I don't write any of this stuff. Because I can't read. But oh yeah, top 5 qualities. Shout out to Thick.
Oh, thick.
Shout out to Thick for joining the Real World J podcast show. And the top, I would say the I would say the top 5 quality in a woman is number 1. I would say loyalty. Woo! You know why I say loyalty? Because loyalty, when you have loyalty in a person, they gives you, they help you build your dreams. They gives you, they help you with hope. They help you with, they help you with shelter. They help you with a peace of mind. And when you don't have that in a person,
All right.
number two. Woo. Number two. Her self-worth. Her self-worth. If more women knew their self-worth, I say this all the time. If more women knew their self-worth, the world would be a better place.
Podcast. You heard it first. If more women knew their self-worth, the world would be. And now we are on number 3, Jesse. Top 5 questions.
You want me to win on that one? Huh? Number 3. Somebody who's genuine.
Break that down, because you know.
Man, because you know what I'm saying? Because someone who's genuine, a genuine heart is not petty. And the worst type of man, one of the worst type of woman is a petty woman. Because
I said, don't I know it?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just know. Say, I'm just full circle Jay. I just know what I know. You know what I'm saying? Number 4. Someone who determination.
Ambitious.
Man, you got to. But sometimes you got to drive your own motherfucking bus. You know what I'm saying? And if the dude that you with, if he ain't willing to drive, if he ain't willing to help, if he ain't driving the motherfucking bus, then maybe he don't need to be on the bus. Because he ain't willing to leave. You can't be with a man and follow a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, and a man following you. That is ridiculous. That is what we call a babysitter. And not only that, but in what he does in his lifestyle, absolutely. Because you know what I'm saying? Absolutely, it matters what he does in that lifestyle too. Because the lifestyle matters. It's called lifestyle. It's lifestyle for a reason. Like it's a reason why it's called lifestyle. That is a definition of absolutely. Because it's your life. Like, so how you expecting to be in your life and your life is wrecked? Right. Like so you expect me to be in your life and your life is wrecked and you got something holding in your life and my life is almost and my life is almost going and my life is and I'm achieving my goals and my life is almost complete. You want me to what? Take time out of my goal, take time out of my business, take time out of my plan to do what? Fix a broken down ass car and then not even willing to fix your own self. Like stop. Like stop following behind these parked cars. If people show you who they are if people show you who they are every day, fucking believe them. Why you don't believe them? You see them, they show you every day. And you choose to think different. How? That's the definition of sanity. Doing something over and over again, expecting different results. Don't you? When it comes to that, when it comes to that, that's on your ass. Nope. They show you who you was, and you said it was okay. Holla. Just leave him alone. Just leave him alone. Why? But why is it so hard for people to leave people alone like that? It ain't worth the time because I tell people you can't. That's one thing. That's one thing I hold dearly to my life, and people understand is time. You can't get that back. You can't even. We can't even pray for that. We can't even pray for that. So it's like wow. Like seriously, like you get back to seriously, right? Because it's time. It's time wasted. Do you know what that season that you've been holding on for 2 years, for 3 years, for 4 years? That's summer don't last 4 years. It don't. The seasons change. Sometimes we hold on to a moment for too long and it turns into a nightmare. You know, exactly. Man, the worst kind of person is the focus on a sorry dude and neglect their kids. Boy, I swear. That's why you ain't achieving. That's why it's so hard for you. You know what I'm saying? All that with no deterrent. Because people suck like man. Determine. Say, you know what you man. You know what you can do with determination. You know you can start one day and then the next day you can be whoever you want to be. While people sleeping, I'm up. Yep, that's a good one. My favorite one. But now, thank you. Okay, what's number 4? I appreciate you. Man. I would say number 4 will be. I want to be a good one too. It's gonna be a good one, but man. Hold on, I got it.
Be honest, keep it real. Real World J podcast.
Let's go. Okay. Sexuality. I will say that. That's, you know what I mean? That's part of my, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's on my vision board. You know what I'm saying? You know, so sexuality, sex appeal, an open mind, free. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, question. Go ahead. Go ahead with the question. Huh?
You know, like open-minded.
Yeah, open-minded. Like open-minded. Willing to like, you know, just willing to just like sometimes just like be free within yourself. You know what I mean? That's, you know what I'm saying? That's ecstasy. Ew. I got allergies. You know? Like, you know, that's ecstasy. You know what I'm saying? Where you can be free within just the two of y'all. Yeah. That's what he was talking about.
not as open-minded, maybe.
Or maybe this is freaking freedom. Yeah, freedom. You gotta be like you gotta be like you. I mean, you gotta be willing to do the things that you just want them to do. Like you gotta be like, okay, I do this because this is what they like, and this is what they want. You know what I'm saying? Because what you don't do, the next person will.
Okay. Now
And that's what we call free in the free zone. Exactly. Yeah.
You single. What is a woman got to do with that? Jesse.
If I was single, if I was single, if I was out in the world and what would a girl have to do? Oppress me? Okay. She gotta smell good. That is the first thing. That is the first thing I noticed. To smell good. If she don't smell good, like I like a woman that have like a perfume, like scent, like I don't know what, I don't care what the fuck you spray on, but spray on something that smell good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, okay, you got a check mark. Okay, you got my inches, you got my nose. You know what I'm saying? Like my senses. See, because you got my senses. You got my senses. See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's all. You know what I'm saying? Everything is all connected.
Or something like that.
I mean, don't play with me. You know, don't fuck around and shit like that. It's like my nose works. Right, exactly. It's like you gotta understand, like, nah, man, like me, it's like me, like yours, like me, like I don't never think, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I go to my house and I go to his house smell like cologne. Like and I'm just going to another man's house, like it's what it is because it is what it is, because I that's what I do. Like cause my grandma told me, like, man, you know what? If you're not her type, you don't gotta be one more type, but you still get a compliment out of it. Cause she'll say, you know what, he ain't my type, but he smells good. Or even if you walking by and if you nobody type, if you not now one day type, they're like somebody else say that you smell good. You got a compliment out of it. And that's what real men do. They get compliments when they step out. It's like you some like you use some pimp juice. Like yeah, like for real. Like you all this shit gotta be intact, man. All this shit gotta be intact. Like, man, you gotta be like, you got every time you around people, every time you go outside your house, man, you gotta act like it's the first day of school.
Yes, sir. Classes in session.
If I gotta tell you go clean up in my place, right? If I gotta tell you to go clean up at my place, right? That what the hell? So that's like taking that's some kid shit. Like who you talk? Huh? Okay. Like no, I wouldn't. No. When I go to somebody like this, like if I'm going like this, ain't like my day. This ain't like my day. I went to a girl house. I don't even care if she was. I don't even care if she was one of my five. The last time she seen me, like the last time she seen me, if I was fly, the last time she see me, the next time she gonna see me fly. That's what it is. And like go wash your teeth, go brush your teeth. Like what's that? I don't know why anybody would go. Like to me, I have a thing. It's a thing with me. It's a thing with me. Like I would never. I don't go to people's house if I don't take a bath and brush my teeth. I think that is so fucking rude and disrespectful. How you gonna bring? How you gonna bring yesterday germs around me and think I'm supposed to be okay with that? How you feel? Either I or tell that on her in the ear. How you feel about that? I am too picky. No, you're not too picky. You just know what you want. I mean, what? If you don't want if you don't want what you want, throw this shit away. If you keep what you want, if you throw away what you don't. Isn't that everything? Isn't that anything? That's everything about life. To do that shit, do that shit to a dude. If you got man, say, I'm gonna tell you two things. I'm gonna tell you two straight up motherfucking things that I can tell you that two qualities. If you ladies, if you do two things, get rid of his ass. I can tell you if you do these two things, and you know you do it. If you know you do it, because you know you do it. You do it all the time. If you always gotta make excuses for the person you with, you always gotta make excuses. If you always gotta make excuses for the person you with, that ain't it. You can't say you don't get no praises. No, he don't get no praises that other people see. They don't know the people that you know don't know no type of nigga he is. And low, you know what I'm saying? And low key that they happy for you that you got that type of dude. Because they know what type of person you are. Recognize that. You're not gonna make excuses for somebody you with? For what? Shit, you make an announcement for the person that you with. You make excuses for them. Holla. Man, I lost number 2. I don't write this shit. I'm just nice with this shit. I forgot number 2 because I got caught up in number 1. I ain't gonna lie to you. I lost number 2 because I don't write this shit. I don't. Number 5. Man, y'all got me wrapped up in that what shit. That number 1. Because I don't play that shit, man. That shit is the devil. Number 4. What was number 4, Mark? Come on, man. Come on.
We were talking about.
You told me. You said what? Being coachable. You said that? You too. You have a good one too. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for the love and comment. But that's what you said. That's what you said number 5 was? You said number 5 was, you said number 5 being coachable?
Where we at? Oh, okay. So number 5. The final. You gotta have an open mind with your partner. You gotta be willing to try things you've never tried. You gotta have trust in your partner as well to put yourself at times in such vulnerable positions, and at times it makes you uncomfortable. But we shall overcome. The march will go on, and even though it will be uncomfortable at times. Free at last, free at last. Oh, Jesse, free at last. You heard me?
I heard you, and that's how we end the show. Thank y'all for joining the Real World Today podcast show. I thank y'all for joining. We love y'all, and we see y'all on tomorrow. Love y'all. Yeah.